There you go. Ready? It's cold out. Go live. Eddie, do you have any red fours? Red fours.
No.
Go fish.
There.
Okay, go fish. He says go fish.
I got a 4.
And I got these are not planning poker cards. These are crazy eight cards.
4.
Oh, you have 4? No, I don't have any 4s. Here.
Got a 1.
Here's a 5. There's a horsey. Anyway, good morning. This is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, and I hope you're doing well today. Today is a Saturday. It's 5:56 a.m. in the morning. Yay! And it's cold out. Here in Philadelphia, it went down to 35 degrees last night, and it's May. It's not supposed to be 35 degrees in May. It's cold. You're probably, if you're overseas, 35 degrees, it's like super warm. No, Fahrenheit, which is closer to like 2 or 3. I don't know. Anyway, Celsius. I am Greg Mester, Agile Coach and Scrum Master, and I hope you're doing well today. And I forgot the microphone. Eddie. Forgot the microphone. Forgot the mic. We're using the mic on the thingy. Hopefully it'll work. Because last time I changed this up, it didn't work too well, but we'll see. So, testing. Let's see. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay. I think we're live. Anyway, maybe I should just do it without the microphone. I don't know. Last time I did this, everything went wrong. Oh, well. It is what it is. We'll find out in 5 minutes how well the volume is working on the microphone. So hopefully it's working well. I know it takes a little bit of time. So planning poker is the topic I want to talk about. And Eddie gave me his Iron Man fidget spinner. Is that what you want me to do, Ed? Maybe he's looking for those guys. We almost got 3 million views. So here's the fidget spinner. So these are crazy 8 cards for my kids' game where we match colors and learn about colors and things like that. That's not my planning poker. Now I just made a mess. It's not my planning poker game cards, but I just thought they were cute with different duckies. I wish I had duckies. Maybe we should make planning poker cards with like duckies, and that would probably be good. You know, sometimes we get too maybe that's why I like mountain goat sulfur cards, because they got the goat on it. Maybe we make them too formal. Not a bad idea, actually. Anyway, planning poker. Why do we do planning poker? You know, the other day we talked about why, knowing the why and what we do in Scrum. And that was a big thing I was mentioning, but why we do planning poker. And let me ask you, is it because we want to do sizing of stories? Or is it discussing diversity and solutions? Is there a real reason? Well, there's a bunch of reasons why we do planning poker the way we do it. So in planning poker, if you're not familiar with it, I do have some planning poker cards. Right? We used it. Usually, most planning poker sets are the Fibonacci series numbering scheme. And the way we work on it, let's say we get a bunch of people I get one person with a 1 on sizing a story, and maybe I get a bunch of 3s. Like, let's say I got a couple of 3s, and then I got a bad choice of numbers. Give me something like a 5 or something. Okay. So let's say I got a 5. One person gave a 5. One person gave a 3. Another 3, and a number 1. Another 1. So first you would say, well, Greg, my team, we just pick the average and go with the average, and we go with the point, and then we use it. Because, it's really important to have the velocity figured out for the team so we know what we're doing. And it's more important that we have the sizing of the story than it is anything else. So we just care about putting the size of the story in the backlog. Well, boys and girls, that is not why we do planning poker. Planning poker has a bunch of other reasons. Why do we do planning poker? I did a show episode. I think I said, with the planning poker should take not longer than a minute or so. What planning poker does is helps finalize the time box on the discussion of the topic. Planning poker sets you up for more discussion. So after you have the story and people talk about it, the whole idea is that everybody votes. You do it so in such a way that no one else can see how you're voting, or you can't see how other people are voting, so that it is hello, good morning. We got a couple people saying hello. Eddie, do you want to come over here and say hello to your fans? Hello.
Hi.
There's Eddie. He says hello. Good morning. Um, so the whole idea is that when they pick the numbers, right, people don't see and don't get influenced by the voting, the complexity of the story, the complexity, risk, different factors about the story when we do relative sizing. So there's no influence of other people, right? It's just what it is. Two, yeah, if everybody gets a 3, you know what? You just go with a 3 and you just go with it. Everybody picks the same complexity, thinks about the same way. Then it's just the number of picks and you run away with it. If everybody had 3s, we just go with 3, then we go to the next topic area, next story, and move along, right? If they don't, we get this scenario where we had two people in the team pick 3s and one picked the 1 and one picked the 5. Then we do another discussion. We have the person who picked the 5. Why did you pick a 5? What was contributing in the back of your mind of why you picked a 5? Right? And we talk about that. We have a discussion about it. We have a conversation about why 5 was picked. Then maybe we talk about the person who picked a 1. Why did you pick a 1? Why did you think it was a very simple problem? Maybe they say, because I just did this last sprint and really not a tough thing, or I did this 3 sprints ago when I read the code, or it's very similar to what I did before. And everybody else like, oh, I didn't know that. So maybe and then what you do is take another vote. Maybe you take another vote. Maybe they all talk about it a little bit. Maybe if he just did it, they take another vote, and maybe there's a 3 and a 2 and a 1. I don't know, right? And then you can have one more discussion if you like. You can come up with a group norming convention, like, hey, after so many votes, we just take the average and we go with it, or we take the highest one. You all can decide right there in the moment. Let's just take the highest one of the votes. Maybe the highest is a 3 to be on a safe starting in case there's problems or issues. We'll just all go with the 3 because everybody says 3. It gives you some space, right? Everybody wants to be so perfectly spot on, perfect on their solutions. So let me ask you a question. If you did get this, we got a 1, right? We got a 2, and we got a couple 3s. Do you think it's really important that we talk about the 3s, we talk about the 1s and the 2s, and we talk about everyone? No, it's not. It's not very important. Because here's the thing. Give your team some breathing room. Maybe most of the team says it's less, but good half the team says it's a 3 in the pointing, and you want to do your capacity for your load for the thing. Just pick the 3. Why do I say that? It gives the team a little breather room, and it gets you through the discussion, right? It gets you through the pointing exercise, which is sizing is the minor part of the reason why we do planning poker. It's about the discussion. Make sure kind of everybody gets an idea what it is, and it's supposed to be a real brief discussion on their thoughts and why they came up with it. We do it fast because sometimes your gut instinct tells you the right thing to do. You don't need to microanalyze it and calculate it and analyze it and accountingize it and all that stuff. So that's playing poker. So it's more about the conversation. And then if you say it's a 3, it's not a perfection business. The whole idea, lesson number 1 in the Scrum, if you ever take a Scrum class in your CSM, which I really don't understand, lesson number 1, estimates are always wrong. Always, right? They're always wrong. And anybody goes in and tells me, well, it's exactly that, and it's got to be an exactly 3, and it's got to be to the point. I just laugh and say you're an idiot. I personally really do think you're an idiot. Me doing program management stuff for 30 years, there's not that much finite. The only finiteness is when you're done and you track with your actual time you spent on something or your actual investment. That's the only time is post-event. Pre-event, you have no idea. Anyway, taking along on that, it is cold outside. Hopefully we'll be doing some TikToks today. I just want to say, welcome weekend. I hope you all have fun. Eddie's up. He's up. Pestering me already. And you have a great day. And we will see you tomorrow on Sunday. We're going to keep this short, like I said. Thumbs up. Ring the little bell. And good morning, everybody. Lorenzo, good morning. We got Daisy Mendoza. Hey, good morning. And you have a great day. Bye. See ya.